The 2023 Hyundai Archery World Cup finals began in hot and humid conditions on compound Saturday. The heat was so ferocious, the organisers decided to start the event much later in the day than normal. Add to the weather conditions, the archers had to shoot under difficult to manage artificial light. It made for some exciting action. The women's field was wide open for the first time in a decade. With no clear favourite, the two most experienced archers in the field, Denmark's Tanja Gelantine and Colombia's GOAT, Sara Lopez, made it through to the gold medal match. Gelantine looked like she had it in the bag until her 14th arrow. That mistake was enough for Lopez to take an historic 8th Hyundai Archery World Cup champion title. The GOAT raised the bar even higher in Mexico. The host nation celebrated too as Daphne Quintero collected the bronze medal. In the men's division, age was just a number, and this year that number was 20. The gold medal match saw rookie Indian stage winner Prathamesh Jalkar take on Denmark's Mathias Fullerton, making his third Hyundai Archery World Cup final. After both shot perfect 150s in their semi-finals, the gold medal match went down to the wire. 148 apiece after 15 arrows meant a sudden death shoot-off for the gold. 2 X's, but Fullerton claimed the 2023 title by just millimetres. Dutchman Mike Schlosser completed the podium.
Welcome to Archery Plus. Today we are here in the Hyundai Archery World Cup final Hermosillo 2023. With me is Ana Paula Vázquez.
Hello, René.
Welcome, Ana Paula. Bienvenida. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, René, ¿cómo estás? I'm pretty good, thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm really happy to be here again and see what's happening in this Sunday competition session. We have a special edition, this one, because there is a couple titles for the archers looking for. We have Brady Ellison, King Eugene, and Alejandra Valencia in the crown, looking for the crown.
Yeah, I think it will be like a tough match in there, because as we can see in here, we have, well, Nespoli, I guess, against Brady, and also Nespoli has been in our World Cup final. So the archers here in this competition, they already have been here in this like environment.
Yes.
But only one keeps the trophy, so let's see.
And also a couple of them, they will be several times on this scenario. So yesterday we got really nice matches. We got the good, the bad, and the ugly in the compound men's and the compound women's. I have to start with the Sara performance. Sara was so
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I had no words for what happened in there. I just confirmed my idea of archers in here, lady compound archers, want to beat a name, not a person. They want to beat Sara Lopez. If it's other archer, it's okay. But if it's Sara Lopez, it's like all the focus, all the training, all everything, and well, it's a heavy name over there.
Now is building bigger because she have her eighth crown on the World Cup finals, and you know, I think it's gonna take maybe another generation to try to catch her up.
I don't know if it's possible to win. I think Sara has eight championships and 6 like consecutive.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's possible for someone to do it again. Like, I mean, in a straight row, it's so hard, and Sara is just like every year the same. Her mindset is the same. She's not pressured about it, but the other girls are. So.
And also, Tanja was shooting really nice. The final was amazing. I think yesterday we were looking Sara in the mood made that I think she could be thinking about the loss. But Tanja, in the last 3 arrows, she dropped off the match? What do you think about it?
Well, everything can happen, and you know as an archer, and I know as an archer, that there's this saying that until the last arrow, we can say something about it, and we all, let's be honest, we all thought Tanya was going to be the winner on that match, but until the last arrow, it got decided because she had to shot a 9, and she shot an 8, the first 8.
The first 8, it was, I think it was not the best performance, the best 3 end arrows for Tanja, but at the end she made an amazing job this year. She were really consistent on the competitions, but at the end, you say it, maybe she was trying to beat the name of Sara Lopez and not to the person, not to the girl. So well, it was a tough match, really amazing for Sara. It's a good result for Tanja, not the best for her, but also I need to talk about Daphne Quintero.
She did amazing job. She did amazing job because I don't know if you remember last year, it was the same match against Ella, and we all, I mean Mexicans, we all were thinking about, oh my God, maybe she feels like this pressure of beating her because she has been beating before, and well, she handled it so good. All the crowd here was with Daphne, and honestly, we weren't sure if it was a good or a bad thing for Daphne to hear all this crowd with her. But it was a good thing.
It was a good thing. Sure, it was a good thing. Also, Ella, we saw her shooting a good arrows, shooting in the straight, in a really good performance. But at the end, Daphne comes up, and then Matthias Fullerton, come on, the guy on the rocks. That guy was really amazing, too fancy, too nice to the crowd. Actually, it's with interacting. Well, looking to the crowd, making the noise with the crowd, and he was a bit concerned also with his opponent, with the crowd, right?
I mean, let's say the guy is already Mexican. We Mexicans already convert him in other Mexicans, and yeah, I mean, we saw also like this respect from Matthias to his opponent, because the crowd was like going crazy when Matthias shot this 10, but the Indian guy also was, well, doing his process and everything. So Matthias said like, please quiet because he's shooting right now. So let's a little bit of respect, you know? Yeah. And that's amazing of him.
See, it was amazing performance of Matthias. The last arrow, the 10 count, the X in the tiebreak was just blow mind. That was a really tough match against Jacquard. Jacquard step up in the semifinals with a shirt, with a tape in the name, just write it by the Sharpie. With the, you know, it was a really interesting thing to see. We know the rules, and they have to bring 2 shirts, one like the local, the other one like the visitors. But he didn't bring it, so they have to run with one of the other archers to change the shirt and then put a label with the name but it was a rule.
Look, the same thing happened last year, and even though Archer said, oh my God, what a flaw of this coach, of this archer, I thought the best archers sometimes are not thinking about the shirt, they are thinking about the match, they are thinking about their opponents and everything. Last year also happened the same to Mete, but Mete had a little bit of more time, so everything went fine. And let's remember that rule. And yeah, those are the rules. Even though that he shot off 150.
Yeah, he shot 150, and without the coach, because the coach having the shirt too. So it was an interesting thing to see. But at the end, Jacquard was really good archer. He stepped in the first match, and he did a really good match. So today we have another competition. We have the Recurve man, the Recurve woman, where we're gonna see a couple of matches really nice. But before that, I want to welcome to our friend from GB, John Knott. Welcome, John.
Come on, John.
Come on, John. Step up into
Please.
the sun. Come.
It's
We're
your
waiting
turn.
for you.
It's
Good
your
morning,
turn to
guys.
burn yourself.
The microphone's
hot.
really hot. That's just
Careful,
an example of what it's like to shoot in this place. I put that down there 5 minutes ago, and you can just about touch the microphone now. It's already really hot, and I think it's going to be hotter than yesterday, isn't it?
Completely.
Could be hotter than yesterday. John, tell us what happened in the first match with Ella.
Ella's just started out a little low, and on reflection, only 2 people didn't really start low, which was Daphne, Sarah Lopez. They were the only people, I think, who started in the 10 straight away yesterday. Ella was 2 points behind after the first end. She caught her up a point. Daphne got away again. Last end, Ella just missed one. It could have gone to an amazing shoot-off, but yeah, on a total, the women's matches yesterday, apart from Sarah's first match and Tanya's semis, were about 4 points down on an average match.
What is your thought about the lights for the compounds men? You know, we started in the sunlight with the compound women's, but in the compound men, it was totally different.
The compound men's matches started off a little slow. The first few matches, they weren't straight into the middle. But by the time they got to the semi-finals, they had all got really used to shooting under the spotlights in this. It looked spectacular, didn't it? Yeah. And wow, didn't the semis and the medal matches put on a real glorious show of brilliance?
It was different. We will see what's happening with the recurves because we know in the compound the scope and the pip side and everything changed. And with a little bright or little darker is a lot of change. So we'll see what's happening with the recurves on this session too. And John, we need to know about your thought. Who was the best woman and who was the best man from the compound divisions?
Wow, who was the best woman? Tanya shot amazing in the first 2 rounds, and honestly, I thought Tanya was going to win. Sarah found a way to win.
Just took the opportunity, right?
Yeah. First round, though, Sarah's first match against Venom was special. That was the performance of the day for me. That single round was incredible because it was so high compared to any other score, even her own scores, that the next 2 matches. So Sarah has to get it for winning 8. Will anyone ever surpass that? I don't know. Because the standard is flying so quick. Tanya shot incredible. She will be kicking herself all the way home, I think. I feel really bad for Tanya. Very happy for Sarah. The men's, well, I'm going to say Matthias. I know you don't agree with me because Matthias, it was his 3rd World Cup final. He'd never got out the first round, so to come here yesterday, he won a brilliant first match against Joseph, and after that there was no looking back. Was the 150 against our pick of the day was Verma, and then again 148 and a great shoot-off arrow. So yeah,
it's good. What you thought?
Look, I mean, I think that for first to start, I didn't believe the Indian girls just went out the first match. I thought they both were going to do it a little bit better, maybe until semifinals or even gold final. But well, they didn't. It was a really surprise. Our prediction yesterday wasn't that precise. And with the man, I really think Jokar had the best performance in there. His average was 149. I mean, as I recall, he first shot 149, then 150, then 148, and that was like an amazing performance. He achieved this thing of shot amazing, even though he didn't have a coach. He had this rush of the T-shirt of the name everywhere. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, what is happening?" And everyone was with the other guy. But even though that he did it, he shot amazing, and in the tiebreak, he shot an X and Matthias an X. So I think maybe Jokar did better, but Matthias had the closest X.
Okay, But it was amazing yesterday. It was really Saturday sessions with amazing matches on this scenario. But now we have to talk about the Recurve session. We're here in the sunny Sunday, sunny, bright Sunday. We have our special matches on the women's side and also in the men's side. So I want to jump into it. Just the expectation, John. Just really flat expectation for this session for the woman.
I feel it's quite again, like the compound women yesterday, I think the women's is very open. Korea, you can never write them off. If you ever write Korea off, you're silly, aren't you? Yeah. But there's a lot of people here on form. Casey Kofold, Lisa Barberlin, world #1, Penny Healy, Alejandra Valencia, world silver medalist this year. Like the compound women yesterday, we could run it 8 times, and each one of them could win it.
I'm with you. I think it's just we have the top 8. This top 8 is really draw in the performance. Every and each of their of hers are amazing archers. Yeah. And I think anything could happen on this day, right?
But again, these conditions, it's going to be really bright down here.
Yes.
And with your string alignment, it can. You're talking 1 millimeter wrong and you might not notice it. Stuff can be shining on your bow. It can be so tricky. So
I'm gonna talk about that. You're saying we saw the field is this way, but the training field is across that way. So it's different thing with the sun. The sun in this in the scenario is behind you, but it's just beside you. But in the field of play, in the field of training, is beside you, so is behind you. So I think that bright in the string and also in the pin could be really tough. If they don't catch up really fast, could drop some points in.
Yeah, but in the recurve, if you do lose your first set and you need that to find your center, you're not out. Like with the compound, if you were behind after 3 arrows, it's a mountain to climb if you're not in the middle. Plus, I think they'll have all watched the compound women, and I think you'll find they'll be high 10, high 9 on the practice range today.
John, do you know what's this special watch? Do you know it? What is it and how do you look? Do you like it?
I wouldn't mind one.
This is our sponsor's watch. Is really nice. It's one trophy for the best performance of the day. So we'll see who can get it and put it in the worst. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe there is a couple surprise.
It's going to be incredible. I think best moment of the day should be this show, so we can win it.
You want to wear it?
Of course, but I have to win first.
Yes, you need to win first.
Yeah, and I have to be careful with it because it is really expensive, and I don't want to screw it up. So no, maybe like that will be fine.
Look at it.
Yeah,
look at there. Put it in the head.
In the head, and then in my wrist.
Yes.
Like an imaginary watch here, and I'll be fine with that.
Okay, come on, let's go. It's time to get the prediction. In the first, the woman, we have. This is special. I want to just make a couple sentences. We don't want. Okay, there we're here. Come, John, please stand and look at. No, you're. Oh, you're okay. You're gonna be there. All right, I can be
better,
here. Yeah, I think it's better.
We have like an spaghetti scramble in
here.
All
right. Just a quick response. Lim Barbalin.
Lim.
Oh, wow.
Lim, Barbalin, and why Lim?
Why Lim?
I think she's going to have a point to prove after winning the first 2 and then not doing so well in Berlin. I think she's going to be out here. Barbalin, not going to be a 6-0.
Okay. No,
Barbalin's left-handed and the sun's going to be hard for her here.
Yeah. She get the points to be here. She didn't won any of the stages, but she been doing really good performance. But I agree with you. I think Lim, we know the Korean teams, they did the best performance on this year, but at the end, they were Koreans shooting some these scenarios. What do you think, Ana Paula?
Look, I think they didn't do well only in Berlin, which was the important competition, but still they did well in the rest of the competitions because, you know, Korea, they only do good is their thing, but they are not invincible. So
Okay.
they are not unbeatable.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, we have the local Alejandra Valencia against Peng from Chennai Taipei.
Yeah, I mean, and not because she's Mexican or anything, but I'll go with Ale Valencia because she's a little bit more experienced here in World Cup finals. And I'll go with Ale. Also, she has been really consistent this year. Her scores have been so high, and I'm sorry for that. And yeah, I'll go with it. I have seen her scores in the matches and also in the qualification, and that's enough for me for choosing Ale. And well, yeah, her consistency.
Do you agree, John?
I think they're going to hear the crowd in Chinese Taipei when Alejandra comes out today.
For sure.
She's had a good season. She's been shooting really well all year. She's so experienced at these finals.
Alejandra, I'm with Alejandra too because we know the process of her. She's been doing really, and she won the silver medal in the World Championship, and she bring with all the crowd. And I think there was some animals also cheering for her. So not just the person, just another kind of animals. Yeah, we'll see. Then Casey Koffel, Michelle Kroppen. John.
Kofold.
Koffel. Yeah, maybe me too, but let's not forget that Kroppen shot a straight 90 in the World Cup final in Yankton. So she knows how to handle pressure. So this will be really tough, but for the performance this year, I'll go with Koffel.
Yeah.
I think Koffel, she will step up in this stage. We saw her shooting Paris, the final, winning Paris, and with the straight, really tough matches, she was top 4 in the World Championships, and then she won the Paris just a couple days after, and she's here again.
And the US Olympic trials, stage 1 last week, she absolutely smashed it. She was up with the men's top scores.
Yes.
So she is actually on current form, the top player.
Yep. And then we have Kang against Penny Healy. Penny Healy is really, for me, is a good surprise. I always saw her shooting amazing, and she made the points and she made the winning to be here. What you're thinking about that?
I'm not going to call it an upset for Penny to win this because Penny is number 1 in the world.
Yeah.
She's won 3 international events this year. So I think, and Penny's on the left of the stage in the, I'm going to say, the shade, yeah, where Kang is out in that bright sunlight. It's a really tricky slot of the day. I think it's going to be super tight, 5 sets to Penny.
What do you think, Ana Paula?
Okay, in this case, it was a really hard choice because John is right. Hailey is first in the world, so he has a reason for being first in the world. But still, Kang has a lot of experience in the Olympics and also World Cup finals, in World Cups, in World Championship. I mean, he has been stable and consistent, in the national Korean team. So achieve that is even harder than maybe win Olympics, you know?
Yep.
So in this case, I will go with Kang. John, go with Penny, but it's your choice.
Okay, my choice is, I know Penny Healy. She's a young woman stepping in the good scenarios. We'll see if she can handle and manage this scenario, special scenario with the heat, with the crowd, with everything. I think if Penny Healy comes really straight in the first 2 ends, cool one. But for me, Kang, she is a performance woman. I think she's really straight on the middle. I saw Kang shooting in the rain, in the sun, in the wind, and winning and winning and winning. For me, the Koreans' mindset in the woman is really tough. Even if they don't get the best performance of this year, sorry, but I'm gonna get the Kang from Korea. So it's two against one.
I think this could be one of the biggest matches of the day.
Yes, I
Really
think it
could
too.
be, yeah. This one and Barberlin and Lim, they're
Yes.
going to be very, very, very key.
Oh,
I think it too.
so we have the top 4 in our, just quick, Lim and Valencia.
Lim.
How? Well, Lim has better results. I'll go with Valencia this time, but yeah, I go with Valencia.
Okay, I gotta go with Valencia. Valencia is Valencia. I
Valencia
think
is Valencia.
Valencia
It's
is
just-
one of the girls that could beat any Korean.
She's beat more Koreans than any
Yes.
non-Korean.
And also, I'll tell you what, Valencia lives here, train here, know the people, know the stage, know everything. Is really familiar with all of this. So yeah, she may win because of all of that.
Okay, Kofo and Kang.
Kofol.
Come on, just say it.
Kang.
Kang. I'm sorry.
Rennie, we're making a lot of work for you here, my friend.
You give it to me.
Oh my, America!
Yes.
America final.
I think Kofo is doing really, really nice. I think that she can beat it, Kang. And for
Yeah,
me,
she can beat
this
Kang.
could be a really, really nice match on the gold medal match, and Lim and Kang for the bronze medal match. So we'll see. This is just the prediction. We'll see if the performance of the
I think the crowd will decide that one.
Yeah,
maybe
because
the crowd decide.
I'm agree with that. Also with this, but with this too. I mean, it can totally happen, like totally. So, but
Okay.
who will win?
Let's hope we've done better than yesterday's.
Yeah.
We eliminated both winners in the first round yesterday, so
Yeah, I know. We'll see
We'll
today. Maybe we're right or wrong.
Or wrong,
We
I don't know.
You say it at the beginning. These top 8 archers could be any draw and could be really, really good matches, top matches, and exciting Sunday session.
I'm
so,
more excited now than
yeah,
I was
we'll
before.
see. We'll see. I will cheer to get Valencia on the crown. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go and jump into the men's division because we have another special event on this. We have the Matias Grande and Lee Woo-seok, one of the youngest, and yeah, he's young, but he's really, really tough archer.
Yeah. We've got the first thing I think we need to say. Yeah, we've got some titans of recurve archery in here, haven't we, Renee?
Yeah, we have a
Real
titan.
titans of the
Yes,
game. So
I
this
know.
is huge. But Lee Woo-seok's going to win that.
What do you think, Ana Paula?
I want Matias to win. I really want Matias to win, but Lee Woo-seok is more experienced. They have win once, I think, against Matias, if I can recall it good. I'll go more with the stats. I'll go with Lee, but I really want Matias to win. So,
Okay, yeah, me too. I want to.
I hope Matias win that one.
I want
yeah,
to.
I know. And again, will the crowd get him to raise his game to
I
make
want-
Lee think?
Because
For
he's
me,
shooting amazing though.
I want Matias to win.
Oh.
Yeah, I want Matias to win, but I think if Matias can come
Yeah.
with the first 2 sets with the straight points,
Yeah.
could be a pressure on Lee. But we know Lee could be 5-1, and step 1, and then the 3 nets matches, the 3 net sets to win the match. So
This will be
we'll
fun.
see. It will be really fun. And then we have a special from Kim Gujin and Bombareva.
Yeah.
Kim Woo-jin all the way.
Yeah, me
Remember
too.
last year in Tlaxcala, I don't think a compound would have stopped him in the first
What?
round. Yeah.
He shot like 3 9s or 4 in all the competitions. So
You say we have one of the titans. We're gonna see this semi-final with the Koreans. That's really good for these guys to get the Koreans on one side.
yeah.
So, and then we have this special match. For me, I was cheering up on the draw to get this match in the finals, or at least in the semifinals. Mauro Nespoli is amazing archer. He's doing a great performance this year. But Brady Ellison, come on, he can comes with a broken leg and shoot at 90. You know?
There's 6 Olympic medals there in that match.
Yep.
They're world champions, World Cup champion. There's nothing these guys haven't won a medal at. When we say Titans, this is as big as it gets.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Ellison,
Okay.
but I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced either, but I have a feeling maybe Nespoli will win. He
Well.
knows how to like get out of a bad situation. Ellison too. I don't know, but I just have a feeling maybe Nespoli will win.
Well, you say both of you. Nespoli, I think Nespoli is too strong this season. He is shooting really, really good. He's with a strong bow. I think for him, this scenario could be a good one. So, Dan Olaru against Marcus Almeida.
This is a tricky one, isn't it? Dan Olaru is on amazing form. People have been talking about him at the practice range here. He's been here a week, getting used to the heat. Is that right? Yeah. So he's a fit guy. He goes right back to 2012 Olympics when he broke through, remember, as 16 years old.
Yes.
He shot fantastic in the early part of this season. Dalmeida is so consistent. It's super tricky. I'm an experienced Dalmeida, but I'd like Aralu to win this one.
Yeah, me too. It's just that I know that Almeida has been really consistent since a long time ago, but I saw Laru this week shooting, and his groups were really, really tight. And I will go for today, not for what happened. And because of his groups in here, in the sun and everything, I'll go with Olaru. He has better group. The simulation went better with Olaru. So yeah.
Okay, you say it. You say it. It's your call. It's not mine.
Yeah, I still.
You know, for me, Marcus could win this competition.
Totally.
Marcus,
Yes.
He could, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
he's like the shy guy. You know, he's always just really calm, really onto his performance, onto his shoot. He didn't do any extravagance thing, but at the end,
he's really
he's
smart.
number one of the world.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, he's number one of the world. He went to the Cups finals this year, amazing finalist in the Olympics. He's amazing guy. I think Dalmeida could be really, really good to see. I hope
I
to
think it's
Olaru to win. So Lee Woo-sik, Kim Woo-jin.
Kim.
I'm going to say Lee is on better form this season. Kim Woo-jin, obviously, one of the greatest legends of this sport, but this year Lee Woo-suk has been better.
I don't know. I'll go with Kim because maybe it's me, but I haven't seen the Koreans beat Kim Woo-jin that easy. It's like always Kim beating the rest of Koreans. I mean, most of the time. So that's why I'm going with Kim.
I'm with Janot. I think Lee could win to Kim Woo-jin this season in this match because Lee knows how to beat a Kim Woo-jin. We saw Lee shooting against Kim Woo-jin and step up in the matches. So then we have Nespoli and Olaru.
Olaru.
What do you think?
It will be the winner of the Aralu Dalmeida match.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the same. Yeah.
That match, again, it's that number 2 seed match yesterday with Daphne and Ella, with Penny and Kang over there. That seems to be the match this weekend.
The match of the
Yes,
weekend
yes.
is
It was
with the second.
it was Mike and Lutz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see.
Yeah, totally.
It probably get the
And
same result.
let's be honest. If Dalmeida win this, as you said, Dalmeida will be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it will be not a surprise.
So we have the final. Lee Woo-suk, Dan Olaru.
Woo-suk.
Yeah, Woo-suk.
Lee Woo-suk.
Yeah.
I think so. Lee Woo-suk is a young man with a really extraordinary performance. Maybe he can come and step on the podium and say, "Hey, I'm here again." So
Exactly.
we could get Dan Olaru with a good performance, but we'll see. Thank you, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing to be here with you. We have this Sunday session to the Sunday
Thank you.
session. Please come. Look, these both trophies and the watch will be awarded this evening in the Recurve woman and men division. So,
Do you want one, Rene?
Yeah, I want one.
And do you want the
I
watch?
would like
No,
that as a
I-
beautiful trophy.
Right?
You know, when I shot these trophies wasn't available. When I
no.
went to the final, the World Cup
I
final.
want my house decoration like Sarah's house decoration with a lot of this.
I think
want.
Sarah now needs another wall
Yes.
for the medals and the trophies. And
Yes, I bet
his
so.
own. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ana Paula. This
Thank
is
you.
amazing to see what happened in this session, in this Sunday, bright Sunday here in Hermosillo, Sonora. We are here in Archery Plus. Thank you to you to watching us. Stay tuned for the competitions and see you around on this Hyundai Archery World Cup Final 2023 here in the bright Hermosillo, Sonora.
Let's expect surprises, right, Rene?
Yeah, we're gonna expect some surprises.